Hello and welcome to the Philippines. This is the creek. They're cleaning up now. It had some blockages, caused all the water during a major downpour to come out and flood this whole street out here. I did a previous video about that. Hey Joe, they yell. They always see a camera. Anyway, these people are here cleaning it up. Good morning. How are you?
I am very much fine. How about you?
Very good, thanks. Yeah.
Good also?
This is from the flood, huh?
Yeah, this is coming from there. Flood coming from there.
Oh, this is where the flood started.
River there outside San Carlos.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good. Yeah, it needed cleaning up.
The baby
Oh,
there.
oh.
Under the
Uh-huh.
hotel. There.
Okay.
Between hotel and the restaurant of
Okay.
Lighthouse.
There was a fire at the hotel also.
Yeah, underground.
Oh,
The basement.
okay. All right. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel called Amazing Philippines.
Amazing Philippines.
Yeah, so maybe sometime this week I will put the video up.
Yeah.
YouTube is called Amazing Philippines.
Yeah. Thank you.
Very good. You're doing good work. Very good. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm going to use this walk here. Anyway, it's a bamboo ladder going down in there, and that has got to be nasty, nasty polluted water they're working on down there. I'm sure it's full of many of the... Well, it's used as a bathroom basically for many establishments, I think, and along the way, so I'm sure it's pretty nasty stuff to be working in. Car loans, you can finance almost anything and everything there. You got some collateral, you got a job, and anyway, I'm walking Friendly's Guest House. Lots of when you start walking, you find lots of different guest houses, pension houses, hotels, lots of them out there, and with zero, almost no customers. A lot of the hotels have opened up 100%. With extra cleaning, extra restrictions and rules, but pretty much very few customers. Definitely not many foreign customers. They got to get a few Filipinos, and lots of places for rent. I see. He chased me out of the area. He didn't want me coming in there. Lots of commercial spaces for rent, lots of signs for room for rent, apartment for room, room in a house, boarding house places for rent. That walk down any street, and if you're paying attention, you see those kind of things. You go to the malls, and you see more and more people going to the malls. Depends on the day, especially weekends. But you don't see very many people buying. You see them buying groceries, you see them window shopping, but I think a couple of things. Either, the people have been out of work for many, many months. If they had money, they have very little left. If they have a job now, they have a little money, but they've still, perception is reality. They have been instilled with the fear that everybody's going to die from this particular virus. And it's pretty difficult once you ingrain that into people's minds to get things to change. Even the Congress, you get different statements, conflicting statements. You get the tourist department and the different mayors saying, "Oh, we're opening up this area, and this area. We want the Filipinos to come out and enjoy, and they're reducing some of the restrictions, the age restrictions in some areas." And yet, contrasting with that, contradicting that, you have the government saying, putting the fear of God, the fear of virus into everybody, saying, "Oh, you better stay home." So Congress asked the president, do you want people to go and take vacations and staycations, or do you want them to stay home? Please clarify. And what you have is many government agencies, LGUs, local government units, barangays and agency heads and the military, the police. You have all these different people saying different things, so it's a bit confusing. You see many more people sleeping on the streets. Now, the mayor of Cebu City has been just started doing a cleanup. Now, those people, many more people asking for food and money. Um, they're rounding up the homeless who are on the streets because there's many more than used to be, and they're gonna find out where they came from, try to send many back to the provinces they came from, but those provinces don't want them. They don't want to support them. Guys like this selling the water on the street. I think taxi drivers get a bottle of that for 10 pesos, I think. I would pay 15 to 20 pesos depending on what part of town I'm in. 10 pesos being 20 US cents. And this is what's called Mango Avenue, walking down towards Mango Square down here, Fuenteos Minas Circle. There's a couple of Robinson's malls down there. Back the other direction is Ayala Mall. Mango Viking Bar. I think a Norwegian fella has 3 bikini bars here. There's 2 or 3 here, a couple more up the street on the left, and a couple across the street. Now, I am working on another video about travel, a little bit about travel. If you guys have heard anything, appreciate any comments. I'm also working on another video about property here in the Philippines, renting and buying. And here in a couple of days, I'm going to be, well, a few more days. 5th, 6th, 7th, probably about 3 more days, 3 or 4 more days, I should be ready to put that up. All-Star Sports Bar over there. Now, I met the guy who owns that, new owner. He's going to do a big, quite a bit of remodeling, change that into a real sports bar. And so it'll be interesting to see how that comes out. Horizon 101, about 52 stories, I think. And to the left here, there used to be a pretty popular Italian restaurant down in there. Anyway, guys out selling, they do that good times and bad times. Get those coconuts and push them down the street. About, you can buy a little glass of coconut water. They mix it with milk sometimes, a lot of times, and you can get a small one. I think 10 pesos, larger one, that 20 maybe. The whole thing for 30 pesos if you want them to cut the coconut and pour it into a couple plastic bags for you so you can take it home. I think that is usually about 30 pesos, 60 US cents. Pretty good and healthy stuff, I think. And across the street to the right, you got a grocery store, Fuda, a couple of those in town. And people selling anything and everything they can to make a living here. This place has signs up that everything's on sale and they're going out of business. So, not sure if they actually are or not. You do have more restaurants open, a lot of the sidewalk Filipino food places, as well as regular restaurants in the malls, and they are opening up. They are able to have more and more people. And so you can find what you want now in the malls. You can get into the malls. Here in Cebu City, we still need a quarantine pass in order to go out, and they can be difficult to get because many people sharing 1 or 2 passes in these like condominiums like this. I think we have 50 people sharing 2 passes where I'm at. So I have to try to reserve it when I need to get out like this. And getting real close to the actual Mango Square area down here. And it used to be a entertainment area, bar area. They still have a number of bars there. We'll see how many open back up once they've got a couple open. The Marshall's down here is open now because they're serving food. If you're serving food, I understand you can serve 2 alcoholic drinks, beer or alcohol, to the customer. And I've heard that a number of these places have changed hands. Somebody got them probably for a really good deal. By the way, I have a friend of mine has a resort, diving resort up on Malapascua Island, up on the north end of Cebu Island, and he bought that in 2013 after Typhoon Yolanda, and he's done a lot of work to it. And he's going to be sending some information. He's willing to sell that. He's back in Australia, and he's got some family issues to deal with there. That's going to no easy way for him to get loose from that. He has some responsibilities there. He didn't have Supercare Medical Services there. They're kind of like a little medical clinic. So I see people lining up there some days. And a couple of coffee shops down here. Somebody told me another bar down here. You go down here to traffic lights, take a left, go down a couple blocks. There's a bar called 301 Ramos, and they serve pretty good food. Best pulled pork sandwich that I've had in the Philippines. And I understand that they are now open because they're serving food. They always did. Served a pretty good burger and very good pulled pork. Got two or three bars back on the back of this little, what I would call a strip mall. A bunch of shops, few restaurants. I think there's three bars back there, and then over to the right, up on the second level, I think there's a bar, Filipino-owned bar. They serve food and alcohol as well. Not sure if they're open yet. So life goes on here in the Philippines, coming up on the checkpoint here, and I had my pass, of course. Always have my pass when I go out. And taking care of essential business, of course. They check more motorbikes, it seems, than regular people. But they got I've been stopped a couple of times this past week, and he wants to see the pass. And dig in my pocket, pull the pass out, show that to him, and we're good to go. So life goes on, but still quite restrictive, and when you can go, where you can go, all that good stuff. So anybody have any better news than that, or any new news? It would be good to hear from you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.